Hello. Let me do a quick audio test. Make sure everything's looking good, or sounding good, I should say. All right, sounds like everything is doing well. So, okay, this is a new to me game. I think it's been out for like 4 years or something. It's called Farthest Frontier. I'm just gonna play with the default settings. So this is just like the Trailblazers, the default mode. I'm not gonna mess with the map settings or anything like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit start. The stream might be a little weird at first, but we'll get through it. A little intro video.
Would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave. We'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start, as the masters of our own destiny.
Okay, so now this is where the stream might struggle a little bit. My computer, once it gets to like 80% or so, my computer has a little bit of trouble loading it, but we should be good. So let me talk a little bit about this game. If you've seen some of the Manor Lords videos that I've been posting recently, it is very similar to Manor Lords and another game that I love called Settlement Survival. It is a city building game. It's got a text tree. You buy and sell animals. You can grow crops. You build buildings. You get, it's so funny in the little intro video. They're like, oh, they were collecting taxes and we didn't like that. Well, we're going to tax people. Unfortunately. But it is a lot of fun. I think I've played just for a few days and I'm like over 20 hours into it, and it's amazing. I love it so much. So I do have tutorial enabled. So because again, I'm still fairly new to the game. So this is where we're gonna set where our settlement is going to begin. So they've surveyed the land. It's important to choose a location that's got, these good materials in it, whatever. Okay, so if we don't like anywhere here, we can re-roll the map, and I might re-roll the map just because this giant thing is right here beside us. But this is actually looking pretty good. You can see on the left-hand side, we're placing our town center, and it's telling you about the materials nearby. You can hold Alt for details. It just gives us a little more info. Oh my god, oh my god, this is a terrible start. These are raiders over here. So we don't want to settle here because we'll just be completely overrun, like, immediately. I think I might do a reroll. I really, really don't like any of these options. So I'm gonna do a map reroll. It does have to reload. It's gonna get stuck again at the same place. It's okay. That was just a horrendous start. But what we're going to be looking for is we want we want to be near places. Ooh, hold on. OBS is upset. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully that made OBS a little bit happier. All right, we'll see. We'll see if OBS is still freaking out about some stuff there. Anyway, we want like fish, and we want foraging items for like early game. And with the town center, like the very first time I played, like I put it near the water because it's like, oh, we got to be near these fish or whatever. The town center can be away from the resources, and your town can grow towards the resources. And so the second save that I have in this game has more of that second scenario that I played out, where I put the town center somewhere, and then I have the town growing out towards the resource. Okay. I am getting some dropped frames, so I might have to do some more OBS stuff. Okay, that's just the same message. All right. These are excavation sites. I honestly don't know how to get those just yet. So you can see here the little icon there. There's a wolf den. We're not going to be able to deal with that immediately, so we kind of want to stay away from that. Here's some fish. This is really good. I like that there's a bunch of rocks here. Coal is really good. Is that gold or oh, those are eggs? That's harvesting. So there are 4 deer locations. That's really good for food. There's clay here. Not seeing iron. Oh, that's iron, but we can't get that yet. You see how there's a little infinity sign up there on it? That means it needs a deep mine, which we can't get until we upgrade to tier 4 on our town center. Here's another raider, but we can go not near that. Ooh, 2 raiders down here. Okay. Ooh, that's good. That's some supplies. Oh, I'm really not seeing iron, which is a little. Oh, what's that? What's that? Can't tell. Is that iron? No, that's just some berries or something. I don't really want to do another reroll. Because this live stream is mainly just to show off this game, and then I might do a video series on it. So I'm not like looking to make this super long term. All right, I think we're just gonna roll a dice. I'm not seeing iron right now. I'm gonna bank that there's iron somewhere else though. So right now I'm gonna focus on early game materials, which I really like this area for hunting. There's a little bit of fish here. There's some gathering stuff there. But I also love this hill. And I'm going to press F to show fertility. So, like, here's where we're going to want to put our farms, like these dark green patches. It's farmland that we're going to want to use. So with that in mind, this is really nice for farmland. This is really close to some early materials that we can get. There are boars there, but we've got clay. We've got some resources. There's fish up there. Oh, this is going to be kind of rough to build on. So maybe I don't want my town center up there. Where would I want my town center to be? I gotta think where I want my houses to be. That's the main thing I'm trying to figure out. I'm thinking we can cut down this forest and put the houses over here. If I put this like here, ish. We can have houses over here, and we can have farmlands over here. And our production buildings can be like up there or over there. Ooh, I think this could work. This is more of a gentle slope right here. And then up here is where it gets more steep, where we're going to have a harder time building. Maybe we can use this area for trees, like harvesting trees and stuff. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to go with it. Ooh, it's always scary. Right there. Yep, we're going to put it right here. Okay. All right, so yes, the tutorial mode is on. So I'm going to use H to say, hey, start gathering this stuff. Yes, we're low on houses, but we're also going to salvage this. This is going to give us some early game resources. So one of the first quest is like to gather 30 logs and construct your town center. So right now they're clearing out the trees where I was trying to put where I'm trying to put the town center. So they're doing that first, and then they'll start harvesting these trees that I've marked for harvest. And then I don't know, do we have, I'm just gonna mark one rock. Well, I'll mark 2 rocks for harvest. Okay. While that's going, I'm gonna do a little like UI intro here. So up here in the top left it's where you get reports of like how much your town's growing, how many goods and materials you've been producing, and then food production. So that's important. And then here, this is just telling you the type of game you're playing. This is just default. This is knowledge. So this is where we're going to get tech points to spend on our tech tree. Whoa. This next part is for sick villagers. Shows you how many are sick. And then this is showing us our population. So we have 12 people, but then you see the 12's in red, and then there's a 0 on the other side of the slash. So we have 12 people, but 0 homes for them. There's 0 open, shelters for them. So that's like one of the first things we're going to rectify. And then here you can see their happiness. They're very unhappy. They don't have a home. That's to be expected. Next is food stores. And then we have the calendar. So this game goes really fast through the year. The year goes pretty fast. Like I'm only doing 1x right now. Once we get close to winter, I'll bump it up to 2x. But for right now, we're just doing 1x. And then over here is just various materials and how much of each we have, with this last one being gold. Oh, I was wondering where this was. The automatic building upgrades. I'm going to actually disable that because it's been kind of annoying me. And then this is just settings. Okay. Cool. So what are y'all doing? They're still chopping stuff down. They need 6 more logs to finish this. And then we can get started doing some more stuff. I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit so that we can get those last 2 logs and can move on to the next of items. We get some water. Okay. Now, your beginning people, they like all look the same. Once you start getting more villagers, you do start seeing like women and older people and children and stuff, but for right now it's just a bunch of generic dudes. Okay. And so this is telling us about firewood and how we need to make firewood. Great. We will deal with that in a little bit. Yes, we are critically low on firewood. I'm not going to deal with that until they finish the town center. we do have roads. So I do want to go ahead and start building a road that way because that's the direction that our houses are going to be. And then I want to build, woo, okay, they finished the town center. Fantastic. I'm going to build a road up this way. And up here is where we're going to have our tree stuff. So like our sawmill and stuff. And also we're going to put firewood. So it looks like we've moved on to the next part of the tutorial. Open the build menu. Fantastic. Resources is where the fire splitter is. Now, one thing that I'm going to drop this back down to 1x for now. One thing I would love to have in this build menu is the ability to search. Sometimes I don't know where things are, and then you just have icons. The name doesn't appear until you hover over it, and that's on the left. I'd love for you to be able to search through here, because sometimes the icons look very similar. All right, what am I doing? Oh, yes, they want us to do, we need food stuff. Food production. I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm going to put a hunter's cabin. I'm using tab to rotate, but this way, I'm going to get another road. Alt. Okay. Okay, so we got a hunter's cabin, right? Yep. And then we're going to get a forager shack. We're going to get all three. And we're also going to get a fishing shack. Now, another thing that I didn't really understand the first time I was playing, it's like, oh man, I got to put the fishing shack like right here on the edge of the water where the fish are. Not technically. Once these are built, we can choose where they gather resources from. We'll be able to change that up. The next couple of things, like, yes, we need houses. We also need to be able to build a market. Which I need to build okay, I need to build all the storage stuff first. Because you need to have all of your houses within the radius of that the market serves in order to collect taxes and for them to be happy. So yes, I could build a couple of houses, like anticipating where I'm going to build the market. Like I think I'm going to build the market like over in here. I just build these, oh goodness, off of the road. This road coming in. Here it is. One. What's happening? They're upset about housing. Yes, I understand. And you got, look, we're building houses, okay? I understand. You're upset. I get that. While we're at it, I'm also gonna drop a well, because we're gonna need a well. Stuff can catch on fire in this game. You're gonna need wells to be able to put the stuff out. to put the fires out, okay? So that's important. Okay, so yes, so this is explaining the work areas, which we're getting ready to talk about right now. So right now, this golden circle or yellow circle is where the hunter is going to hunt. There's not a whole lot in here for him to hunt. So oops, let me show you what I did. We're gonna click this to change the target area. Oh, and I know, oh, there's more materials over there. Look at that. No, there are deer over here, so I'm just gonna put it over there and let him figure it out. All right, so you're salvaging that. Okay, that is still labeled as a salvage. Fish. I know there were fish up here, but you can see I can hover over this and along the edge, it's like showing you where the fish can be, like where he's gonna fish. So I'm just gonna put him there right now to hopefully get him Up over that way. Okay. And then the forager shack. You guys are actually going to be pretty easy to place, I think. So all of these little nodes, not that, that's Hunter actually. These little nodes, these are all things that can be foraged. And these up here too. So I'm gonna do this for now. I think we'll be able to find a better spot. But right now they'll get those. Oh, look, there's the fish. Okay. We're gonna move the fish guy. Okay, fish here instead. There you go. Right there. It's closer. Okay. All right, so we got the, what are you upset about? No firewood. Got it. Yes, you're upset about the firewood. I understand. And let's go ahead and build a firewood splitter. And you can see, oops, come here, right here. You can see in the top right of this tooltip, it says desirability, and it's got 2 down arrows. So building this near the houses will make the houses less desirable, which means you'll get less money from people. Not as many people are going to move in there. So we're going to try to keep our production buildings, that lower desirability, like away from the houses. So the house area over here is going to be all houses. We'll also have, I'm going to just speed it up. We'll also have some like decor and entertainment stuff over here to make them happier in this area. Okay. Let's see, what else can we check out while they're doing that? Okay, these are more berries. Excavation. Yes, there was another fish up there. Okay, but this one's closer, so we'll do this one for now. Predators are attacking. It's probably a boar. Oh no, it's a wolf. Okay, we can't really deal with wolves right now. Hopefully the hunter can get that. Oh no, he died! Oh no. Come on, you can do it, Hunter. Oh my god! There we go. Alright. I got it. I got it. So we might want to change where the foragers are so they're not near the wolves. Oh, I guess there's some stuff up this way. Okay, so yeah, let's do up here. They can get the willow and the eggs. Okay. I know there aren't houses, okay? I'm aware of this. All right. Yeah, they're getting that done. And then, so this 4 in parentheses just means it's going to be 4 months until we get our next checkpoint, which will be our first checkpoint. And at this stage, I'm really not sure what my favorite, like, first few tech points are. In settlement survival, I've got it down pretty pat as to like what my strategy is. But this game's still so new to me that I'm gonna prioritize this, that I'm still like figuring it out. So if anybody's played this before and you have a preferred strategy, please let me know so we can like try to figure out what's going on together. All right. So I prioritize that. I'm gonna just prioritize some of these rocks because we need rocks for the wells to get done, and then this needs to get done as well. Those on priority. I know you guys don't have houses, but we need some stuff too. We need some other stuff. But I do like how this is similar to, oh yeah, we gotta build a graveyard because somebody died. We'll do that in just a second. Do you like how this is similar to Manor Lords, where like they're just doing stuff, like this guy's just doing laundry, right? Like he's got to do laundry, but like between his job, his like main job and stuff, and so they have to like garden and do other things like that. I think that's really cool. Okay, where are we gonna put our graveyard? Bring this up. I don't want to do it down there. Honestly, up on the hill might not be terrible. Here, and we'll just make a small one for now because we don't have that many many rocks. We'll just make a small graveyard right now. Yeah, and then we'll make more graveyards later. This is exciting. Fantastic. We've got this, and you're going to start firewood. Fantastic. All right, graveyard we're working on. Storage yard. Oh, yes. Now we need to decide where our storage is going, which I think is going to be right here. I think we're going to put it right behind the town center. Oh, God. We're going to put it right behind the town's... Oh, my God. Yes. Okay. So many pop-ups. We're putting it right here behind the town center so that I think we're going to have production buildings back here. The production buildings can bring stuff here. And then we'll have a trade center right here beside the town center where we can trade with merchants and stuff. So that's the current plan. And so if we're building stockyard, put it right here behind the town center. All right, rid of this. Well, actually, let's bring that back up because I need to figure out where the where all the farms are gonna go. Look how fertile this soil is right here. This is really good right here. Can we build? Yes, we can. All right, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna divide this up a little bit. I want to divide this up. Long rows would be good. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, so we'll get 2 here for starting. All right, so that pop-up that came up when we were talking about the stockyard. So this is people who want to immigrate into our settlement. What we need to do is amass 4 months supply of food, which we've done. This 4 means we have 4 months supply of food. The 2 means 2 months worth of supply of food is at risk of going spoiled before it gets eaten. You currently have 4 months of food. And now we need to get 6 houses. That's the next thing. Okay, because all 3 of these houses were built. That's good. Just those. And can I? Oh, yes, I can see in here a little bit. So let's go ahead and put a few houses in. And look at all these deer. They're everywhere. All right, and we also need to store 50 firewood. Oh, and construct a root cellar. So the root cellar will help keep our food from spoiling. Okay, are we running low on stone again? I feel like we are. Harvest. Okay. All right, so storage. I'm gonna also build a storehouse. I'm gonna build a storehouse first. Just gonna store a bunch of different materials. Yeah, I'm just gonna put you there. Then I'm gonna have a road coming here. Put some root cellars over here. Well, just one for now. Eventually we'll want 2. For right now, just 1. Great. Perfect. All right. So that's getting taken care of. Let's mark these as high priority because we need stone to build stuff. Okay. Oh, and then, okay, it does also want us to make a storehouse, so we're ahead of that. Fantastic. Now, these two fields over here are pretty, actually our entire city is incredibly vulnerable right now. We're going to want to start building some walls, and we're going to be building walls out of wood, so we need a bunch of wood. Let's see. Oh, yep, they're still doing this. So early game, I do kind of track my foragers pretty closely. Ooh, look at all these berries here too. I want to make sure that they've always got stuff in their little bubble, and you can see where they are by just selecting them. Now he is gonna talk. Click on them. I kind of wish he didn't. All right, we'll get the tech tree in just a second.
Need something?
Yeah, and they're always like, need something, and sometimes it's very loud. All right, but he's gathering, looks like nuts or something right now. All right, he's good, gathering all of that. So yes, we have 1 tech point, and it's going to be 6 months until our next tech point. So I'm going to open the tech tree, which I usually use L for. There it is, right here. And there's so much in here. That's part of the problem, is that there's so much going on. I'm like, where do you start? But I'm leaning towards starting with some of these items, like the getting more fish or the resources gathered per forage source. I think these two are really good early game ones. So I'm gonna do the fish one first. Am I? No, we only have 1 fishing key point, like a hotspot. So I'm not gonna do fishing first. I'm gonna do this one first. So this is 1 of 3, so we can do this 3 times and it'll get better each time. This is so our forager is going to get more resources for each item, for each point that he is foraging. So he was just foraging, I think, some nuts somewhere. So next time he goes to forage some more nuts, he'll get more than he was getting previously. So that's just going to help us bulk up our food supplies early game. Storehouse done. Fantastic. Graveyard is still out there, root cellar, and then the firewood we're on. So speaking of firewood, where are you? Right here. You can set a maximum quota, like say, hey, I don't want, if once you hit 100 firewood, let's say, stop making firewood. And I am going to set that for now for early game. We'll increase that later. What I do wish this had that Manor Lords has is with Manor Lords, you could say, hey, make sure you leave 50 logs or something. And then also a maximum quota of firewood. So like both like the incoming item you can make sure you keep stock of, and then the item you're creating you can also put a cap on. I wish it had that. I wish you could say, hey, don't make firewood if you have less than 10 logs or whatever. So I do wish that was part of this game. It doesn't look like it is currently, but the maximum quota and stuff, that is still fantastic. I do like that. So this right here is saying, hey, some of your food's spoiling. We lost 12 meat to spoilage, probably because we still don't have our root cellar built because we don't have any stone. All right, let's prioritize this. All right, look at all this stone, guys. Harvest this. Prioritize it. Get that stone. We need stone for the root cellar, for this well down here, and for the graveyard. Okay.
Okay, then.
Oops. What did I...
On it.
Who am I controlling? Oh, I did not mean to control you. Oh, sorry, guys. So yes, you can like control people if you select them, like click and drag. You can see it turns that, and you can move them around, and then you can right click to tell them where to go. But I didn't want to do that. That was my bad. probably distracted them from their work. All right, the additional houses are coming along because remember we need 6 houses for these people to immigrate in, and we have 13 months of food stored up. So that's plenty of food to make them, like, for them to come in, and we'll be able to support them. I really want these salvage sites to be picked up too, because they're gonna have a lot of really good resources. I might prioritize this one just because it's really close. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna press P to go into, I call it the people tab. I think it's, yeah, it's technically called professions. This is where you can find all your people. So there are 2 like unemployed, they don't have professions, but they kind of have professions, groups of people. So the laborers are like in Manor Lords, how you have unassigned families. That's what laborers are. So they're gonna help with some of the building, but then they're also gonna be the ones harvesting resources and stuff. You can hover over the eye for it, and it'll tell you how many it recommends for the current size of your city. So right now it's saying, hey, you should have at least 4, and we've got, looks like 6 now. Great. And then builders are focused on building things. Now the thing that this has, that I wish Manor Lords had, is that you can click this little magnifying glass and like go through them. You can see what they're doing. So over here, this person is stockpiling logs, and this one's shelter stocking, mining stone, chopping logs. So you can see what they're doing. Similar thing with the builders. So going to the building site, bringing stuff to the building site. Same. That one, this guy's idle, but now he's building. Okay. So that's great. I love that. I think that's a great, it's just a way for you to see what the people are, what's going on with the people. I know it sounds like micromanaging, but sometimes if you're like, I need somebody to get this stone, why isn't anybody getting stone? You just want to know what they're doing, where they are, and maybe you need to reprioritize some stuff. Okay. I feel like I went on a little bit of a tangent there. All right, let's look. So our root cellar, we've now got 13. We still need 13 stone, but because it's cold, everybody's probably like inside and sheltering because, you know, it's cold. Yes, we need a graveyard. Yes, we are working on a graveyard. I know that. This is going to lower their morale the longer this person stays over here dead. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that right now. Yeah. I did have, in one of my worlds that I was playing, we had a raiding party come, and some people died beside some houses, and it was taking a long time to move them to the graveyard because I was low on laborers. Laborers are the people who would go ahead and move people to the graveyard. It was taking a long time, and the people in the houses near them were like, hey, we're gonna leave. Nothing's done about this. It's like, oh my god. Don't leave. Okay. So, that one's also prioritized. All right. Gotta get through winter. So not a whole lot's gonna happen this first winter. But you see how fast that was? Like, we're already almost at the end of the year. We're late winter year 1. It just goes really fast. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit so I can get around. So everybody got warmed up, and now they're going back out to their jobs. All right, so now we've got 6 houses, which completes for that, but now we're down to only 3 months of food because I think a bunch of our stuff spoiled because we're still waiting on this root cellar. We can get that done soon. They are getting stone now. This back down. Ooh, let's talk about the mini map real quick, because I've been having a lot of fun playing with this. Okay, so, oops, policies. We'll look at policies in a minute. So combat settings, I have it set to, so if I'm, at 2x or whatever, if there's an animal attack at this point, I'm pretty okay if it doesn't drop back down to 1x, but if there's a raider attack, I want it to drop down to 1x, but you can choose your options there for that. And then this just hides the minimap. This shows the different overlays that you can look at. So we have been looking at the fertility for farming, right? There's also fertility for livestock, which is a lot more lenient. So all this dark green is good for livestock. And then goats can kind of just go wherever. And then we can get orchards. And so this is where orchard trees can be planted. You can see it, again, a lot more forgiving than the plants. Water, I haven't really found a place where this is an issue. There's pretty much water everywhere. I don't really know that it's that much of an issue. But if you need to see water, it's there. And then this one is, the desirability. So you can see right now, all of our houses are like between 13 and 11 desirability. In order to upgrade our houses from tier 1, they're currently at tier 1. The tier 2, we need to get their desirability up to a 30%. Market's going to help greatly with that. School's going to help with that. Decorations are going to help with that. There's ways to increase that. All right, so 7 people coming in. Yes, please come in. And so now we only have room for 2 more people. Which means we need to build more houses. We will go ahead and do that in just a second. And then once we get some warriors, we'll do military banners, and you can like hide and show them to show your different military sections, your different army bits, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, tutorial wants me to open the resources window with R. So this is showing us where all of, like, how many resources we have for everything. We can kind of go down the list over here. This is the town center. It kind of gives just a general overview. This is the professions or the people view. We're just looking at general villager happiness. It just gives you a little more information about each of them. Great. Our graveyards. Military, again, we're not going to worry about that right now. Yes, we want to build a market. Crop summary, we don't have anything for that yet. I'm not going to click technology first. I'll do that one last. The bottom one here is policies, and so we can, and I am going to enact this one. This is rationing. Villagers consume 50% less food, but town happiness is reduced by 30%. Honestly, that happiness reduction hasn't really been an issue in the games that I've been playing recently. So I just turn it on by default. Okay. Oh, and fantastic. We just got a technology, so we'll go back to the tech tree. I think I'm gonna, for right now, stick with increasing this because it's gonna allow us to gather more food. We don't really have much other stuff set up. Now that we're able to make a market, though, probably after we do 2 more into this, we'll want to add taxation so we can start getting gold so we can start doing improvements. Also, I just looked over at my stream stuff. Hello, 6 lurkers. Welcome to the stream. You don't have to say anything in chat. I'm just happy to have you here and checking out this cool game with me. I am also a live stream lurker. Not much of a chatter. Okay. But I hope you guys are excited about this. So you can see there's a pause button over the firewood splitter. That's because we've got 97 firewood and we set the production limit to 100. So like if they produce any more right now, it's going to go over 100. So they've just stopped for now. Okay. So what are we doing now? Okay, great. They're working on they're doing a couple of things right now. They're working on the 2 crop fields, which is our next tutorial like objective. And then they're also salvaging this salvage site. So there can be a bunch of really good stuff in here. There's probably going to be food in here, some weapons, some gold will probably be in here. Maybe a tech book would be in here. We'll see. Yes. Okay. This is a tech book. It means we're going to instantly get another technology point. So right now we have 0, but we're going to instantly get 1. Some iron bars, some clothing, some armor, gold, 222 gold, because we currently have 0, so that's phenomenal. Some wood planks, clothes, and some weapons. Fantastic. So that is great. All right, so let's just go ahead and put the last tech point in there. Confirm that. Phenomenal. Now we're going to focus on the housing area for a little bit. We have the ability to, we don't have the ability to make a saw pit yet, or sorry, a market yet. We need a saw pit first. Since we've identified this upper area is going to be where we're going to be harvesting a lot of our trees from, I'm going to build the saw pit up here. That's also the reason that I built the firewood splitter up here, is because we're just going to have all or most of our wood items, wood related buildings up this way. Where do I want this? I guess right here. What else can you build? What is the tannery? Yeah, sure. So, let me show you why I'm going to build this, or I build it. You see there's a little scroll on it right here. This means new discovery. You get a tech point. So this is, right now I'm kind of farming for tech points. Early game's a lot of tech point farming. And you can see, because of how stinky tanneries are, it has a, you see like the orange radiating from it. That lowers the desirability. So if we put it here, you can see how much it would lower the desirability. We don't want it anywhere near our houses. We are going to put you over here because they're going to be getting pelts from the hunter, which is right here. Okay, and what is this? Hunters haven't found any game for a while. Okay, so we need to move. I know there were a bunch of deer down here. Right? Where did they go? Here's some deer down here. That way. Okay. Oh, and we need to check on our forager. Forager? Nope. All these buildings look the same. Okay, so you can see all of these points of interest icons are grayed out. That just means they're empty right now. So we should move the forager as well. And it looks like there are a few more points of interest over here. They're mostly reeds, but if I go up this way a little bit, it'll get these eggs. Now, they're not going to get the sand pit or the clay, because that's not what they're foraging, but all these little things, the herbs, medicinal roots, the willow bush, all that, they'll go ahead and grab. And then honestly, fishing is fantastic, because once you set them up, they're good. They're just good to go for a while. They're fine. Don't have to do anything with that. Okay, how are these crop fields coming? They're still working on that. I probably should have made some smaller ones first, but whatever, it's fine. All right, the wood planks are going. That's good. Oh yeah, market. We need to do the market. All right, and so market is also going to give us, another tech tree point. Now, we need to make sure when we place this market that all of these houses that we've already built are covered in it. And you can tell that they're covered because they're highlighted in green. Right there. Oh my goodness. I do wish you could hide the trees so that you can see where you're placing stuff. But let me instead first build more roads. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to hold shift to make sure the road is straight. Directed by road. Oh, okay. I need to go to the end of the road. Okay. All right. So right here. What are you obstructed by? Obstructed by road. Where? Oh, this is still road. Okay. Yeah. There. All right. So we've got that there. It's going to be a little tricky to do in the woods. All right, I want to make sure those are covered. Covered. I keep it right there. Believe that still has everything covered. Yes, it does. Okay. And if it didn't, I could go ahead and destroy it. I could delete the build site and like move it again. So it's very easy if you just place something down, you're like, oh crap, I didn't mean to put it there. Very easy to delete and restart. But now we know exactly where all of our houses are going to be going. All of our houses are going to be going in this circle. Now, there are some other buildings we have to fit in here, like the school's going to need to fit in here, and the healer's hut's going to have to fit in here somewhere. But the majority of this area is going to be houses. And make sure we don't build any production buildings that are going to negatively, they're going to negatively impact the desirability in this circle. All right, I'm going to get some water, take a breath, hold on. Okay. All right, so we're getting a good amount of planks. Honestly, planks are usually really hard for me early games. This is a little surprising. I guess we did get an early salvage that helped a lot. Get some planks from there. I'm also going to go ahead and prioritize this salvage just to see what else we're going to get. Now, ooh. The hard part is where I want to start building walls and figure out where those should be. I might have to go check on my doggos real quick. Sarge, what's wrong, buddy? You okay? Okay. Foster kitten is causing chaos. They're okay. 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 That makes sense. All right. Yeah, they're just a little upset. What was this again? Oh, yeah. All right. Bustling market. Yes, we're building the market. All right. So I want to start building walls as defense. I definitely know I want to start from like here and go over and then come down. What I'm trying to figure out is where we're going to come down. George, you're not. George, come here, bud. Be quiet, okay? I'm sorry. I don't really want to split this up, but I might have to split it for now, and then we can like tear the walls down in the future. But I do want to start putting walls around the crop fields so that wild animals don't come in and start eating our crops, because that would not be good. So go ahead. No, Georgie, look out, bud. Go ahead. Oh no, we cannot build walls yet. We need to upgrade our town center first. What do we need for upgrading the town center? 8 houses and 30 people in a market. Yeah, that's easy. All right, let's go ahead and focus on building up more houses then, while we wait for the market to be built. kind of sneak in here. I just built 4 more houses. 4 and 6, that's 10. That's a total of 10 houses. So, yep, that'll be more than enough for that, and that will also be more than enough to allow another 8 people to come in. And then it's just okay. We close the game for a second. And so they'll come in. Hopefully people immigrate in once it's okay. Predators are attacking. Uh-oh, there's another wolf camp over here. We cannot really do anything about the wolves. I'm gonna close my door real quick. Come on, George. Out, out, out. Out, out, out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we can't do much about the wolves right now. I think this just means we need to change where we are gathering, where we're foraging stuff. So unfortunately, I gotta move this again. Once we can start to, I'm gonna do right here. Once we can start to get like warriors, it'll help us. We'll be able to like take that stuff down. Oh no! Okay, they killed it. Okay, there's enough people, they killed it. Woo! Alright, and so villagers are starting to get born, which is great. Alright, I'm in the tech tree, so we've finished that. Now, what's next? I think taxation, because we're currently building the market. So I'm going to do these 2 here. So our next one is going to go also to that, which we'll get next month. We'll go towards that so we can start building up gold. And then what do we need? We need 60 wood planks, which are good, and 30 stone, which we have. Okay, so we'll be able to upgrade to tier 2 pretty quickly. Let's. Oh, good. They finally cleared the space out. You can see the little patches of farmland starting to come in. All right, so this is just letting us know that, hey, we can start taxing people, doing luxury taxes. Now that we've got the market. Great. So we've got 6 houses in here. I think we have to wait until next month for this to start coming in, but then we should see those 6 houses or more houses if more are completed by the time next month rolls around under here for taxation stuff. Okay, I've got some more this, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that, and I'm also gonna make people a bit faster. And then I am holding off on doing fishing because we only have 1 fishing like point, like place we're getting that. So I do want this tree felling speed. Oh wait, I used them all. Okay. Next step is probably gonna be tree felling speed, just because we need to clear trees fast. Oh no. Oh no, you succumbed to your wounds. Oh, our forager died. It will, because we have auto refill professions checked, just a laborer came in and became the new forager, our old forager. All right, market, yeah, okay. We've got the market, so they should be coming anytime soon. All right. Tannery is going, so we're starting to get some clothing, which is good. We can probably sell most of that. The root cellar's up. What else? What else can we build? Oh, a shrine. We do have money for that. Okay, so now when we hover over this, you can see the 6 houses, taxes market. We're getting 1 gold per month from each house. I am going to go ahead and build a shrine because this is going to go toward... Ooh, what happened to our food? Wait, whoa. What happened? What happened? Hold on. Okay. Here's a little bit of food produced in the last year. Okay, you've got a little bit of food there. I want to say yes, but I want to say yes, but we don't have the food right now, so unfortunately I'm going to have to turn them away right now. I'm so sorry. Try to get this sorted soon. Really need them to do this. Okay, good. Look, okay, now we're back up to 5 food. Okay, 5 months of food. Somebody must have brought something back. Upgrade the town center. We just need more people. We need 8 more people, and then we can. Dang, if we had brought those villagers in. Unfortunately, we didn't have the food. I was worried about it. Whatever, it's fine. We'll get more people wanting to immigrate in soon. So, crop fields. It does go through crop rotation. So this is the current year. You can see this is the progress bar. So whatever we put here isn't actually going to grow for another 2 years. So I am going to put like field maintenance and then clover to help increase the fertility of the area. And then I'm probably gonna do some turnips. Now we don't have any sand right now, so this doesn't really... Oh, we do have a little bit of sand. We must have gotten that from the supplies. Okay, so I moved this up to be more in the green for the turnips, but really I need to make sure, yeah, the beans are what the main thing we're gonna be looking for here. So beans and turnips, and then oh no, oh, foster kitten, stop. Okay, play. All right. What was I doing? I think this field is just going to be beans and turnips because some of these others have different soil mixtures that they need. So we will do other things there. All right, so we set that. Is this... No, they're not quite done yet. Construction's halted for winter reasons. Okay. You don't have water. Water's right here. You can go get water. That's a newly constructed house. That's probably why they are saying they don't have. So I'm not super worried about that. All right. Shrine. We were looking at building a shrine. Yes. So they currently aren't worried about their spirituality, but they will be in the future. So we can go ahead and get ahead of it since we did get a good bit of money from the supplies that we found. Ouch. So I'm going, oh, yeah, salvage goods. All right, so we got more clothing, more iron, more weapons, more planks. We got 40 bricks, which is fantastic. And this is awesome. Heavy tools. Normally, you do need 1 heavy tool. We'll talk about heavy tools later, but this is great. Okay. And then 200 more gold. It's fantastic. All right. So you can see the desirability goes up the closer this shrine is to them. I am going to put it out here on the outskirts though, because I want to maximize the number of houses that can fit around around the market. I don't want it to take up extra space. So that's where that is going to go. All right. Factory. So at this point, oh yes, we want the felling trees. That's right. Confirm that. And then after that, not sure where to go next. Probably farming. We'll probably go farming stuff next. I think that would be a good path to go. Dang, I wish I had taken the risk on those immigrants. Then we would get enough food for them. We would be able to upgrade our town center during the winter. Would have been nice. It's all right. Okay, let's just check what's going on in our graphs. So we are currently producing more food than we're consuming, which is great, but a lot of it is spoiling. Not great. What about this? Yeah, we're producing this. This is less important, I feel like. I think these two are the most important. So population, we did have 1 death, we had a birth, and we had 7 immigrants. So the wolves nearby are the little concerning. We lost a couple of people to wolves. All right, what are you having? You don't have any pelt. That's okay. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm sure some more will come around. Sorry, our foster kitten he just loves being on keyboards. I think he sees people hands on keyboards. He's like, that's where I need to be. I want to be where the people hands are. Okay. I'm going to use this exploration point thing. I'm gonna put a couple of exploration points down here just to see what's down here. Ooh, 4 though. That might actually. I'm gonna not do that because I might kill them, and we need people right now. There was also danger this way. Oh, we are just surrounded by danger, man. Oh, geez. Okay. Ooh, while the trees are without leaves, I want to go ahead and make a road out of here. And then we'll have a wall right here that'll go up and then over this way. Look at this. We're already year 3. We're just over an hour into this. We're in year 3 of the game already. All right. More knowledge generated. We want to do sustainable farming. Yes. Gonna start unlocking some of the disease resistant things. All right. More people, please. Please come, people. This. So our immigration rate is 88%. So I don't know how often that means people are trying to immigrate in. Like, I don't know if that's every, like, once a quarter or every few months, or if it's random. I'm not sure what the timing on that. But I'd love for another group of immigrants to swing by. Please. All right, we got yearly taxes. We are swimming in money right now. Like, this is a lot more money than I'm used to having this early in the game. Okay, now this one is done. I'm gonna drop this down to 1 while we figure out what we're gonna do here. I think I want to do Where does cabbage land as compared to? They're pretty far apart. So here, I do wish you could right-click on something to remove it, but right-click on a crop to remove it. But instead, you click on it. So you can see it's highlighted in that orangish red, and then you click clear. I want to find no. I want to find something that has similar soil mixture needs. Yeah, this is pretty similar. So we'll be there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Eight. Oh, bro, stop. Woo. Okay. Oh no, dysentery. That's not good. That's, and then we'll, I actually want peas to, well, no, they're both pretty frost tolerant. This is more drought tolerant, so yeah, it's okay to have in the beginning of the year. All right. Hopefully we'll start getting a bunch of crops coming in for food. Oh, I didn't read that. Something to frost. I think we lost crops to frost. Yes, we lost crops to frost. That's fine. Go ahead and... Okay, we got a new villager, not a big... Ooh, actually, I would like to hear this part of the road. Here. Yes, clear. Up. Right here. Yes. Because I am dealing with an issue in one of my saves that where I've got a bunch of crop fields and stuff. They're inside my town walls. It's fantastic. However, the way that I built my livestock pens, the goats can get out. The goats can get out and they come over and eat the crops all the time. So I want to be able to, I want to save enough room to make a second wall inside of here to protect it from our livestock once we start getting livestock. Okay. All right, back up to 2x. Right, and so that's probably just the hides are missing. Yeah, or the pelts. Whatever. Fine. You are sick. That is food loss due to spoilage. Yep. One of the things that we're going to be building once we upgrade to tier 2, once we get 7 more people, is going to be a smoke. Oh wait, can we do it now? We can make them in smokehouse now. Okay, fantastic. This is going to smoke our meats so that they last longer, so we don't lose as much rot. All right, where are we putting this? Honestly, might. Oh no, this. No. Yes. No. Yes, this. Natural philosophy just increases your knowledge generation. That's actually probably what you should do first. It just makes things come faster. We'll do that. And then the next one we do will be the sick thing. Okay. Or must have ran back away. Okay. And we don't have the ability to make a healer's hut yet. Again, we're waiting on this. 30 people. I need 7 more people. I need no one to die. I need 7 more people to come join the settlement. Woo. All right, while we're waiting on that, ouch, ouch. All right, this is fantastic. So it's gonna make smoked meat and smoked fish. I'm not gonna put caps on these because I want all of our meat and all of our fish to be smoked so that they'll last longer. So hopefully we'll start seeing this number in orange going down a bit. Okay. How are they doing on everything else? Doing pretty good on everything else. Now, I think I'm going... Oh, no, I don't want to because we only have a net of 4 gold coming in. What I want to build is, sorry, I've only got one hand right now. The other is distracting foster kitten. Ouch, bro. I want to build a lookout tower, but it costs 5 gold per month. So I want to make sure we're in the positive, at least 5. Or we build one of these. Oh. All right, great. You healed. You didn't die. That's fantastic. Okay. Oh. What else do we need to do? I think I'm just gonna have them build more houses while we wait. I mean, that won't hurt. I am going to leave this area open for a school. But how far out can we go? We can go to like right here. Right? There. I think that's the last one we can build right there, right? Yes, because I think if more of it is on the outside of the circle than inside, it just doesn't count. I've been experimenting with what can and can't. What does and doesn't count near the edge, and I'm pretty sure this would not count. All right, and then another set of houses. Out. Three. Ooh. Check that last one. Oh yeah, that one's plenty. Yeah, and then we can also add some decorations and stuff over here to increase the desirability. That'll be fun when that comes. All right, that's great. Building more houses. We always need more houses. While we wait and look, you can see that the difference between the food stores and the months of food lost is starting to there's more of a difference between them now that we're starting to get the smoked fish and the smoked meat. Fantastic. Oops. We're stuck right now waiting for another round of immigrants to come. It's at 88%. Okay, 3 came. Fantastic. And a new villager was born. All right, come on. We need 3 more. 3 more, please. We've got food. We've got houses. We've got a shrine. We've got wells. Oh, speaking of wells, we need one on this side. That house is on this side. It can be put out in the event of a fire. Ooh, also there are some other things that we haven't built yet that we should probably go ahead and build. One of which being a compost jar. This, you can see, red. Definitely don't want this near the houses. This shouldn't affect them. I am gonna put it out on like this side because I do kind of want it near where we're going to have the fields, because you can fertilize the fields. What else can we build? Basket shop. Fletcher building, we definitely want to do that. Cobbler, yeah. All right, let's do the Fletcher building first. We need arrows. Okay. Let's see. We rotato you. There you go. That is something interesting about this game, like how things can like fit together. It doesn't always go on a grid system. Very interesting. Oh no. Okay, they've been chased away. Oh, I need walls. We need walls. Okay. Basket shop. We'll just nestle. Okay, so basket shop does not lower the desirability, so we can put it over here. Kind of spread stuff out a little bit. And then what else do we have? The cobbler shop, so for shoes. This also doesn't affect desirability, so it can be put over here. Awesome. I am worried we're going to start running low on stones. I'm going to put a few of these on the list to be harvested. 1, 2 is. Come on. Come on, guys. We need another big group. We need another big group. We can start getting into some of the more detailed stuff. And so we can start building walls. I'm pretty sure the boars are getting attracted by the crops. You can see the deer are trying to come over for the crops. We need walls. Walls and fences so we can start protecting our food. All right. Just for the sake of streaming, I'm gonna bump it up to 3x. This is the highest that you can go. You cannot go above 3x. Just waiting for 3 more villagers. That's all we need. All we need is 3 more villagers. So we're getting ready to get a checkpoint as well. We're getting ready to get into the next month. Maybe we'll have 3 people born. That would do it. What are you upset about? Oh, just that there's a new. Okay. Oof. Built these houses really fast. I do find that, you know, if you're building stuff in a forest that requires wood, it does typically go faster. They can just use the wood that they're cutting down. All right. Do I want to use this tech point? Yes, I want to use it for hygiene. We're not ready for the nurse stuff. We want them to not get sick. We want them to be less sick. For sure. All right, come on, guys. Need more people. 3 more people. 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. So these segments are each a month. Oh, good. Oh, yay. All right. Oh, let's upgrade. Yes. Okay, this is gonna unlock so much stuff for us. It's gonna be fantastic. All right, what are you guys upset about? Hides, probably. Okay, meat and fish. You're just low on that. Pelts, yeah, and then you're also pelts. Okay. Not concerned about bots. Okay. All right, so those are going. This is the highest priority. Please prioritize. Need this to be built. So bad. Oh yeah, they're moving resources pretty quickly. Got 6 laborers right now. Okay, so we're at what we need. All right. All right, come on. All right, great. I'm gonna, once this is built, I'm gonna knock it down to 1x for a little bit. I normally play on 1x except through the winters. I'm just trying to keep things moving for stream. Normally I'm watching like a YouTube video while I do it, so while I play this game, it's more chill and relaxing. Yay! All right. Woo! All right, so what do we want from here? I don't know that we're quite ready for animal husbandry yet. Nursing could be good. We're not gonna have an academy for a while. No. I think I want probably plank stuff first. Or mining. There's mining. Oh, that's the thing though. This is stone, iron. We don't really have any iron spots near us. I was hoping that some would reveal themselves as we explored a little bit. I'm not seeing any. Probably no gold. There is coal. Coal, clay, sand. Don't know. So, I mean, we do need clay. Kind of. Enough to unlock that right now? Maybe not. Maybe not. Not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Nope. Nope. It's a hard choice. It really is. Okay. Yeah, let's just focus on crops for right now. All right. First thing I want to start doing is building some walls. All right, so there's the coal. So we want to build here, and I'm gonna do it in small sections. That should be fine. I'm gonna start there, and then we'll kind of move down this way. Now, because we because we did get a bunch of iron from the little scavenging areas, I'm gonna build a vault. You need 25 to build a vault, and so this is gonna keep our gold safe from raiders. I'm gonna just put it out there, the first 1 or 2 raids, we're just gonna take it. Like, we're not gonna be able to stop it. It's going to happen. And we're gonna do our best to not die. That's gonna be the goal for the first couple of raids, is don't die. Oops, harvest. Running low. We're running low on and then after the first couple, we'll be able to do more, but the first couple ain't fighting that. Now, we also want to build a trading post, which I think we've got enough materials for. Yes. This is going to go right here. This is going to let us start trading with traveling merchants, and we're just going to start making a bunch of money. Hopefully, if they're buying things that we have a lot of stock of, like you could probably sell some planks and some wood and stuff for right now. Probably also, losing my voice a bit, you can probably also start selling some of our crops, like our cabbages. We have 355 cabbages. Probably sell some of those. All right. So I do want to prioritize this over the vault, but trading post is going to be very good. Then here is the school. So the school we do need clay for, which means we do need to unlock mining for that. The festival pole is entertainment. I'm going to hold off on that for now. I've never, knock on wood, I've never had to build the rat catcher. I'm going to hold off on that one as well. And then temple, we're going to hold off on this one too. We don't have the gold for. All right. I think, I'm sorry if you hear my dogs in the background, but I think UPS just pulled up. They're a little bit losing their minds. Apiaries. We do want to start building apiaries. The weaver. I don't want to do that one yet. Soap. We could do soap soon. I think I'm going to do apiaries first. So apiaries are going to start getting us some honey and wax. Yes. Yeah. I just got an email that we had a package delivered. That is what they're screaming at. I am sorry. But this is going to start getting some honey and wax that we can either sell to traders or we can use in manufacturing some other stuff. I'm also going to mark, oh no, those are already marked for harvest. We're just low on laborers. Kind of are. All right. Bounce it back up. All right, so they're building the vault right now while they're cutting down this tree where the trading post is going to go. Happening there. Now, what do we have going on? Compost, yeah, so the compost yard does cost money to run, but houses, everything produces compost. So you can see these houses have compost. All the poopies. Some other buildings also produce waste, and so they'll just be composted here. It's really a set it and forget it kind of building. You build it, and then it just kind of automatically works as you would expect it to work. So it's great. I do love that about it. Okay. Awesome. Trading post is now almost done, just as winter's hitting. So this is actually really good timing. The traveling merchants usually come early, like spring and stuff. Put it over there. Thanks. So we'll have the trading post done before they arrive. It'll be great. Okay. Now, let's see. You want to upgrade. I do not want to upgrade you right now because I want to keep the iron for some other stuff. So I'm not going to upgrade that right now. Okay, great. Look, they've started working on this wall. Nice. And then we'll bring it down this way. Now, we are going to want to make sure we have a road out, at least one road out in each cardinal direction. So I am going to do this. There we go. And that'll be our road out over there. And we're gonna need a southern road out. Guess we don't really need a northern road out because there's nowhere to go up here. It's just a lake. That'll be fine. Yeah, natural wall up there to the north. Last wall we have to. All right, and so like the boars are starting to get close again. Oof. All right. Let me see. 2 months. I'm gonna go ahead and oh, they just came out. I was like, yes. Yeah, let's just go ahead and bump it up to 3x. Why not? Ahead and get this trading post built so we can start stocking it. And I'm guessing they're gonna go collect rocks or out of rocks. Yes, good. Go. All right. Drop back down to 2x. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot to talk about this. So not every building has this, but some of the buildings do. It has this little question mark icon you can click, and it'll give you all these little tips about what the window has. So over here in this column, it shows you how much we have in storage. These hide coats are worse than the linen coats, so I am going to bring them to the trading post, bring 50 of them to the trading post to sell, and then keep in stock means that once I sell this, they'll bring another 50 or however many back into the trading post. And I do want to turn that on because honestly, most of the time that we get these hide coats, we're going to be in favor of the linen clothes. I don't want to sell any meat. We could. Where are the cabbages? We're into selling those. Aloe. I don't want to sell that. Maybe we did the cabbages get taken? I guess they did. Oh no. Okay. Raiders have been spotted. Roam the outskirts of your lands. Be prepared in case they attack the settlement. When they attack, everybody's gonna hide in the town center. And we're gonna wait it out. Unfortunately, the first one or two, that's the way to do it. Okay? Alright. Alright, alright, yes, they're bringing stuff over for the apiaries. Is fantastic. Okay, and then this wall is starting to come along. I'm gonna start building down here on the other side of these apiaries. I go up. Again, I'm just building in sections. I don't want them to waste a ton of time. Oh, there are a few more sections I need to build up there. Yearly taxes collected. I'm going to cancel these because I don't think it needs to go out that far. And because they haven't started building that yet, there's really nothing lost. I think that's going to be pretty close to where I need it to be. All right. I don't know where to put it other than farms. Oh, no. We do want mining now because we do need... Is that mining? Yes. Okay. All right. Where was the clay? The clay. Some there. There's some here. I'm gonna... is this inside? It's just inside. Okay. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna go for this and like put the mine like on this bottom corner over here. It shouldn't interfere with... Oh, wagon. Oh, we gotta build a wagon shop first. Okay. It shouldn't interfere with the house area. Town center 2, yes. Wagon shop. Found in storage. Great. We need a wagon shop. Okay. Oh, where are you gonna go? We're gonna go right here. Here you go. All right. Still low on stone. All right, so we're finally starting to get low on planks. This is starting to feel more like my normal runs. It's just like a bunch of planks. Like all I feel like I'm doing is making planks. Okay, I didn't explain it, but a new school. Yes, we will build a school. But the reason I put the apiaries here is because they benefit, like the crops benefit from the apiaries and the apiaries benefit from the crops. So it's just good to put apiaries near any crops or orchards that you're growing. They'll just benefit each other. Look, we've already got honey. Predators attacking. I think that was just the boars getting close. Oh, I'm not super about that. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I didn't cancel these ones. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. What are we at? We still have 28 slots open. It's gonna be a little bit before we can upgrade to tier 3 town center. We're not gonna get to town 3 town center in this live stream. It's just not gonna happen. It's gonna take a while to build up to that. The tier 1 to tier 2 is pretty quick, but 2 to 3 can be a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna drop this down to 1. We have a traveling merchant in here. So up here at the top is things that they're buying. So you can see the green arrow is towards the trader. So that means he wants these items, which we now have honey, and I would like to be able to sell him honey. So I need to transfer, let's just say 10 and continue to keep stock. So I'd like to sell him some honey. Purchasing. I don't know that I want to purchase anything from him right now. There's some clay, but we just got mining. So we're getting ready to set up clay for ourselves, so I'm not worried about that. My first playthrough, I was like, oh yeah, I'll sell a bunch of stone. Don't sell your stone. You need it for so many things, and you can't unlock a quarry until like tier. So this is like tier 3 or something, tier 3 or 4. Like it's a long time before you can get renewable stone. All right, don't sell your stone. You're not gonna have a good time. Okay, so we need this wagon shop built, which is almost done. Let's go ahead and bump this back up since we got this going. Yeah, that boar just ran away. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell. So to sell, we're going to click this button, and they're going to drag this all the way over to sell 2. Sell items, and we made 6 gold. That's great. So it is important to remember that you have gold in your trading post, and then you have gold in your town storage. You can transfer gold between the two, so you can see town storage and trading post. You can move it back and forth. It can take some time to move it from town storage to trading post, especially if stuff is in the vault. It can take a little bit of time, so just be aware of that and in mind. But we're not going to move anything right now, so we can't. Look, he's not really buying much stuff that we have. I mean, we've got 2 honey, but I'm waiting for them to bring the other. Yeah, they're just now transferring the honey. I don't know if they'll bring it over in time. Probably, since he's still here for 46 more days. But I'm not willing to sell any of this other stuff. So we're not going to get a whole lot from this guy. Now, usually... Oh, here comes another one. Usually there are 2 traders per year. So here comes the other one. Wait for them to dock. Great. You can switch between the two traders with these tabs to see what they're buying and selling. So you are buying gold or coal. Like, nothing. I ain't got nothing for you. Sorry. Buying. Now, if we had not found that heavy tool when we were salvaging, I would be buying this immediately. To get started, well, let me sell this, and then I'll talk about heavy tools real quick. Okay, let's hop in here. Production. Okay, once we get into like smithing stuff, so we don't have iron right now, which is why we're not doing this just yet. Once we have iron and like gold and stuff to turn into iron ingots and gold ingots, you can see on the left-hand side the cost. The last item there is heavy tools. So you need heavy tools in order to create iron ingots. And then you also need heavy tools to make a blacksmith's forge, which creates heavy tools. But you can't make the blacksmith forge first because you need iron ingots to make the tools. So you have to make foundry first. Here, I don't know that I don't think we're going to get to this in this stream. So I'm just going to explain to you real quick. You make your foundry first with the heavy tools. And then once you have a stockpile of iron ingots, like, I think it takes 15 iron ingots to make a heavy tool, so at least 15. So aim for like 15 or 20. Then you can go ahead and build your forge, and you can go to your foundry and disable heavy tools on that, and that will remove heavy tools from the foundry and like put it in the foundry storage. And then when they're building blacksmith forge, they can take that heavy tool, and then they'll also be able to use the iron ingots that you created to make more tools. But you need to make sure that you have everything set to 0 except for heavy tools, so that they make the heavy tool first. Then once you have 2 heavy tools, then you can have your blacksmith forge and your foundry working at the same time. Heavy tools are also needed for other things, other like bigger buildings and stuff, so you'll need more eventually, but really you need 1 to get started, and then build 2 to make your life easier, and then from there you should be pretty good going. Anyway, that's my heavy tools rant. Okay. All right, so they're working on that. I'm gonna go ahead and build a little more. I'm already losing my voice. I'm almost through all my water. I'm gonna build more wall. Build more wall to try to protect us from these boars that keep coming up. They're coming up to try to eat the crops, but then they get scared because of the people, and then they run away. All right. Ooh. Jaw popped right there. What else do we need to have going right now? Oh, okay, so wagon shop was built, so we can build a clay mine. Source. Clay pit. Oh, all right. I think that's encroaching a little bit, but we probably wouldn't be using this tiny little corner anyway. So I don't think the predators are actually attacking. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's just the boars are being sighted. Once we get this up, I'm hoping that notification will become less and less. I also want to build fence. So wall and fence, different. So this is a fence, low wooden fence, great for keeping animals away from crops or predators away from livestock. I also want to build fence here, and then out here, and then we need a gate to rotate this that way. Okay, that should, once this is built, that should be enough to protect our crops. It's not going to be enough to protect our village, but that's fine. It's going to take a while for us to build all of this up. Okay, so now that we've got 7, we're net 7 per month here. I'm feeling okay to go ahead and build a lookout tower. And so I'm torn between building it here beside the town center and building it here where it can help shoot the boars. I think I'm going to go with town center though. That way, when the raiders come, we'll be able to, oh my god, that's so loud. We'll have people inside the, I'm going to make this prioritized. We'll have people inside the town center and they'll be shooting arrows from within the town center. And then from the guard tower, they'll also be able to be shooting arrows. And actually, do we make a fletching thing? Right? We did. Yes. Okay, good. A lot of arrows. All right. There is this. We'd have to increase the spotter distance first for the lookout tower. But then this marksman training is actually really good. I held off on getting it for a long time in the other worlds I was playing in, and the first time I got it, I was like, oh man, this is very helpful. I do think it's a very helpful upgrade to get. It's not early. It's kind of early game, I guess, at this stage. We're in tier 2. But, yeah, it's not the first thing you should get. It's definitely not the first. It'll be helpful for when these raiders come at some point, probably this year. Yes, the predators are attacking. I know. They're not really attacking. We're just sighting them and then they're running away. Okay, let's bump this up a little bit. Yay, all right, so now we've got a guard tower here, which will shoot any enemies coming by. Fantastic. And this also costs 5 gold per month. So not going to start this month. So this month we're still making 7, but once next month rolls around, we'll only be making 2 because now we're going to have to be paying our guard. All right, and so this next one, this population cap thing, I couldn't figure out what this was for a while. I think the wording on it needs to be adjusted a little bit. The review population cap setting under options. It's not under options. There's nothing called options. You go into, you hit escape to go into this menu, and then you click settings, and then general, and then it lets you know like high population settlements can, you know, destroy your computer. Like if you're, it's very taxing on your computer. So it defaults to a maximum of 500. It also, you can also adjust the autosave time. But I'm just gonna leave this. Ooh, this wall's starting to come together. Oh, and the little fence is coming along. That's great. Okay, so look, we're getting so far behind on planks at this point. Do I have enough labor? Oh my god, yes. We have plenty of laborers. So I'm going to increase wood plank production. And then I'm going to say once we hit 300 wood planks, you get up. They're probably not going to hit for a while. That's okay. All right, knowledge generated. Yes. Do I want to go for that right now? If we're not staying in this world for very long, Do I want to do something else? Crops. Ooh, this is really good. The tree regrowth. I think I might go tree regrowth. Because we want trees to continue to regrow so that we can continue to cut them down. You can't get, like, you can eventually get a forestry building, but it'll take a little bit. It takes some research. So we want to make sure that trees are regrowing so we don't have to venture too far away from our settlement. We're down. This is really good. Love seeing this. Getting more stones. All right. Okay. All right, so they are still, you guys are at 23% desirability. So we do want to increase their desirability up to 30 so that they can upgrade into homesteads, which means they're going to pay for tax. Gotta do it in a way that doesn't mess up too much stuff. So they're at 23. This would add 5 for those guys. Okay. Does increase a bit. Yep. Go ahead and build that. And so it costs 150 gold ingots to build. Once it's built, there's no gold maintenance though. And then also right here, I'm going to add some small things. So you do need to be careful because you see like the birch tree desirability and then it's like a yellow dash. That means this does not increase desirability. But this one does because you see it's got a green up arrow. You got to make sure if you're building for desirability that it actually increases desirability. This isn't gonna stretch very far though. Anything else small? Medium plaza. Nope. Nope. Oh yeah, that hits 4 houses, right? Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, the school's gonna help a lot for these inner houses when we do that. Should we go ahead and build a school? School needed clay, right? Let's just add more people to clay. Oops. No, do not delete. Ooh. Let's go ahead and get the school going. We will get a... Oh. I'm gonna start running low on gold here soon. We will, yeah, what was I saying? Something about the school? I don't remember what I was saying. I mean, the school's gonna increase desirability for these inner houses. It'll be good. Okay. All right, so this is now above the 30%. The only thing it's missing is herbs. So we need to make sure we need to check in with our forager guy to make sure that they're getting herbs. It could just be that they need to go to the market and get some. I am going to turn automatic building upgrades back on. So as soon as this herb requirement is met, it will go ahead and trigger this house to start upgrading, which will cost 5 wood planks and then 2 logs. Yep, that makes sense. And yeah, that makes... Okay. Nice. This wall looks great. All right, so we'll look, this clay pit's down here. The houses are going down there. So I'm gonna drop this down and then go over. And then we can eventually like enclose this and extend it down, since the fertility down here is also still pretty good. Fences. Go ahead and go to there. All right, now I'll start getting... I am surprised the raiders haven't come yet. I would have expected them here by now. Let's look at what we need to protect ourselves from them, which would be barracks, which we don't have enough money for right now. But once you get the barracks, it's not just a flat 150 gold one-time fee. Once you get the barracks, you gotta hire soldiers, and there's a monthly cost for each soldier in gold. So I'm not quite in a position where I feel comfortable with our gold to start getting soldiers and warriors and stuff. We need to continue to trade. Make gold. Oops. Nope. I did not mean to do that. We need to continue to trade with the traveling merchants to get them over here and get more gold. Go ahead and there. Also going to do this. All right. To give them a quicker path to get up there. So we also have coal over here. I do want to get a mine on that. A little bit worried about the vulnerability up here though, so I might wait until this is fenced in a little bit more. All right, well, we got somebody here. Yes, let's sell these clothes. Look, 1,000. Beautiful. Love it. Now, what are you selling? Oh, he's selling chickens. All right, we do need to start getting animal husbandry online so that we can start buying animals. Because it's pretty rare for them to bring animals in, but it'd be great to grab them when we can. All right. I think that's probably all that I'm gonna buy or sell to this one. Okay, sure. So another 23. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much all for you. I'll just wait for the next one to come. So knowledge. Oh, actually, hold on. Back down to 1, so we have time to look at this. We could unlock animal husbandry right now and speed build a chicken coop, and then we could buy that chicken, at least 2 chickens from them. Probably 3, maybe 4. Is this a good idea? Let me think. Do I have a location that I want? I'm gonna pause. Do I have a location where I want to put animals? I mean, down here's good. I didn't really have anything in mind for this. This is good for animals. Less good for crops down here. We can extend crops up and back this way. And do animals down here. This might be a really good idea. Okay. I think we're gonna do this. Okay. Yeah, we're doing it. Pick. We're gonna unlock, confirm. And then build. Oh, I should have checked to see if I needed anything else to build the chicken coop, but it looks like new. All right. So I'm gonna inset it a little bit. that we can have it down. Yeah, because I want to build this as quickly as possible. Okay. All right. Go. So now the question is, can we build this chicken coop before 56 days passes so we can buy the chicken? I'm thinking yes, because we just need, what, 2 more planks, and then we'll have all the materials that we need for this. I did mark it as priority, but I think they were already heading this way. Hopefully somebody can pick some stuff up. Laundry, 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 relaxing, praying, laundry, laundry, cooking, gathering fish, doing laundry, sorting. Come on. There's gotta be somebody. Building, relaxing. Okay, build site stocking. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Getting more stuff. I think she just needs planks and then they can start building. Nice, 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 nice. They're already speeding. How many more days? 42? I think we can do this. It's gonna happen. Okay, you can do it. You can do it. You get the last 15. All right, so getting livestock early is fantastic because it does take time to build up enough of your herd, or in this case, your flock, in order to have enough to start processing. So this is great that we're getting livestock this early. Oh my god, come on, 5 more. I thought you were gonna bring all the rest of them. Come on. We don't have houses, but we can get houses for you guys. That's not a huge problem. But I'm gonna focus on this first. 27 days. Where did that person go who was stocking things? Where'd you go? I need you to come back. Do you have stuff?
Yes?
The stuff that I need. Are you the person? Oh my god. Yes, you're the person. You're the person, right? Yes. Build it. Build it. Okay, dropping this down to 1x. And then I'm gonna pause it as soon as she's done so I don't lose this. Dude! Thank you. I thought she was about to walk away. Okay. That grazing area, we're just gonna set it over here for now. Doesn't really matter at this moment. Okay. We are going, how many? Would honestly like to buy 4. How much would that be? Only, yeah, $500. Yeah. Find stock. Okay. And then select the chicken coop. We've only got 1, so it's going to go there. Confirmed. Oh my god, we got chickens. We got chickens. So we do need to protect them from predators. And we also need to, 6 village. Okay, yeah, they graduated. That's right, we've got a school. That's right, okay. All right, I'm gonna go in and start building houses real quick. See if this, if that counts as inside.
Need anything?
No. I think it does. I'm just gonna build one house because that'll get enough for the 72 people. Oh no, yeah, we don't have food for the. Ah, frick. Okay, hold on. Do we have room? Okay. About you? You're not. Oh God. They might. Oh, that sucks. I was so excited. We need hay for them. Hopefully, so they don't have food for the winter. Don't know how that's gonna. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Yeah. Is you selling hay of any kind? Flour, sand, grain. If I bought. Oh, they left. All right, so this one's selling cows. There's no way we're getting cows online right that quickly. They're also selling a knowledge book, which I'm not gonna grab. All right. Oh no, they're all gonna die in the winter. That sucks. Unless, can we make a small food production? Can we make a small crop field for hay? The smallest one we can. That. I don't know if there's any chance of getting hay in for this or not. We're gonna try. All right, what are you upset about? Housing? Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, I'm running low on lumber. Mark all those for harvest. We've got about 15 more minutes before it's been 2.5 hours. Fortunately, I do have to hop off at 2.5 hours. So we've got about 15 minutes more of gameplay in this world. I don't know if I'm going to do another live stream in this world or if I should start a video series for this in a new world. Still back and forth on that. But it does, I see people coming and going. See you lurkers. Love lurkers. So I do think there's some interest in this. Yeah, I'll go back and forth on it. I'll try to figure out if it should be a video series or just a something we do in live streams. I do know there was also another major Manor Lords update that I want to play. This has been taking over my life for a little while. Let me 2x this. So I haven't gotten over to Manor Lords just yet. Oh, it's gonna, I don't know if we're gonna get hay or not. We're gonna do our best though. Guys, you can do it. I doubt that. Oh, look, there's your little chickies. Oh, I'm trying to make sure you don't die in the winter. I promise. I'm my best. You're not selling any hay, right? Yeah, no. Okay. With 3x it until they get close. Finishing it, although it doesn't look like the number's updating. 600 still. Okay, there it goes. Yes, I know the housing shortage. I'm trying to make sure chickens don't die. Okay, housing shortage fixed. We're good. Even if we can get a little bit of hay, it'll make all the difference. They're chickens, they're small, they don't need that much, right? Oops. Will they start to sow it, is the question. Actually, I'm a clover. I'm gonna do hay. Hay and crops or something. Okay, they're sowing. All right. Wait, the chickens might not die. The chickens might not die. Okay. Oh. All right. Assuming chickens don't die. Oh my god. Hold on. Gotta get a picture. Foster kitten is being so freaking cute. Yes. Yes, I understand how housing. There was a momentary issue. It has been resolved. It's okay. All right. Oh, I mean, 124. If we get 124, I'm sure that's gonna be more than enough for these chickens. All right. But so we're hopefully they're not gonna die via starvation. Now we need to make sure they don't die via predator murder. So there is, oh, hi, kitten, little guy. Oh, you're being very cute, but I can't have you stepping on my keyboard, bud. So we need to enclose this area. So this is way more room than chickens need. All right, I'm just gonna do, it needs to be bigger because I want to put all of the animals down here. Just for the chickens for right now, this should be more than enough. Okay, and let's talk about grazing area because I kind of glossed over that. So where is the grazing area thing? Be able to, yeah, so you can see where their grazing area is currently set, and you should be able to change it too. Here, this. All right, so you can set where they're going to graze. So I want them to graze inside this eventually fenced in area. Safe. Purr, you're being very cute. Let's bump this up to X. No? This rot. Oh, bean wilt. That's a disease. All right, so since we put these walls up, the number of boars entering, like the number of boar notifications we get, has drastically gone down. Sorry. Got a kitten. So I think I am going to have them work on this wall. Actually, before we do that, we need to do more house. Hi, I need to put you down, buddy. Here you go. All right, let's just make sure. Okay, good. That house is inside of that. If it wasn't, I would have built another house and then destroyed that house. All right, I'm gonna put a bunch of houses this direction, and then we'll have a road. Oh, yeah, that's probably all there. Now we need a road. Go this way. All right, we've got a good little bit of clay, so I'm gonna drop this back down to 2. What else we build? Okay, so there is a charcoal kiln, so if you're not near any coal, you can get a charcoal kiln to to make coal from firewood, right? And then there is also an upgrade in the tech tree, or where it is, like up somewhere. All right, bro. Oh, you are getting so, I know you're hungry. I'm almost done, then I'll feed you. Hold on. There is an upgrade somewhere in here to allow villagers to, yes, this one, coal-fired stove. So this will allow them to use coal instead of firewood for heating. So you can switch over to coal. I'm going to assume that coal's more efficient than firewood, as it is in a lot of other games. So I would just assume that. I haven't found anything explicitly saying that in this game, but that is my assumption based on other games I have played. What do you... Yeah. What is that? All right, did they harvest any hay? Did we get hay? Do you have hay? Oh, yes, look, 42 hay. Oh my god. Oh, that's so great. The chickens will be fed through the winter. All right. So we're just about, oh my god, I'm being attacked by a tiny orange terror. Yeah, little bud. We are almost at 2.5 hours, and I do need to hop off. So I am gonna have to call it here before a foster kitten eats me. But you can see that they now have food. It's not as high as it would like it to be. It's only 57 of 132, but at least it is something. Better than nothing. So I'm gonna have to call it there. Again, I don't know if we're gonna do this world again on a live stream or if there'll be a new world in a video series, but definitely keep an eye out for this game, for more of this game on my channel. I'm obsessed. I love this game so much. And then I'm still obsessed with Vintage Story. Don't worry if you're here for Vintage Story. That's not going anywhere either. And then I need to check out the Manor Lords update at some point. But I'm going to call it here for now. Thank you, everybody who joined. I appreciate you. And I'll